What's up, YouTube? Poor Man Podcast back with another video. Today's video is going to be Thoughts and Training the Series, Episode 1. Before I get into the video, though, I got to do the YouTube stuff. The goal is 30,000 subscribers by June. It's a crazy goal. It's a big goal, but it's my goal. All right, and the only way I'm going to get to my goal is if you give me the HBO special. Do you know what the HBO special is? That's the Help a Brother Out special. All right, so go on and help a brother out. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. I'm going to give y'all a second to do that. All right, now let's get to the video. Thoughts and Training the Series, Episode 1. Let's see what you got to say.
I want to tell you guys a little bit more about it. So many girls and men are in my DMs about like how I became like who I am, and like how do I get these celebrities to talk to me and how I do it. And it's honestly not that hard. So I'm going to be teaching you guys very important steps on what to take and how to take them to become somebody like me. And since I'm moving on from, doing all this with rappers and stuff, I figured why not pass the torch to people who deserve it. I know rappers are going to hate me for this series, but it is what it is. So today's video is step 1. All right, make sure you guys have a notebook and pencil waiting for you guys right now. So step 1, make sure you are about it. Rappers do not bring you to their hotels to play checkers. They bring you to the hotel for you to perform some things on them. Now, I have to be very limited of what I say on this channel because I've been demonetized in my other videos and I'm sick of it. So I have to really watch what I say. But you girls will catch my drift of what I'm trying to.
And for people who don't know, this is Celina Powell. She's pretty known for outing celebrities for whatever their sexual fetishes are. She's a well-known, she gets around. Let's just say that, okay? She's one of those Instagram people that gets around. She's well known for it. But you gotta respect a person's honesty, okay? She's not one of those people that'll do things they regret, and then try to play the blame game and try to act like just because you regretted something, somebody else should be held accountable for you regretting something. She's open to what she does, and that's what you gotta appreciate. I'm sick of seeing the person that acts like they're not what they're doing. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm not a sex worker. I'm just on OnlyFans. That's sex work, okay? It is okay. It is what it is. If that's what you want to do with your life, do whatever you want. But just understand exactly what she said. Be ready, okay? These are men that have money and have a lot of options. If they invite you over, if they fly you out to come to LA or Miami or Dubai, they ain't inviting you for milk and cookies. All right? They ain't inviting you to go over the Bible. It ain't going to be a Bible study when you get there. Understand that. And I'm just sick of the people that are promoting this lifestyle that are trying to act like they're not doing what they're doing. All right? Her first step is be ready. It's that simple. It ain't no free meals, ladies. So anytime you see your favorite influencer saying, "Oh, Lil Baby just flew me out," or Young Thug just flew me out to wherever, or even basketball players. I mean, when it's basketball players, LeBron just flew me out to wherever. You just know what's going on, all right? Just know what's going on. Them free flights don't come cheap. Let's continue the video. By the way, this is going to be a really long video. It's an 11-minute video, and I'm not trying to do a 30-minute video talking about this topic in particular. I just don't have as much passion for it, so I am going to try to make it brief when I talk and just try to get through the video. Let's get back to it.
But be about it, okay? Be about it. If you guys just want to meet your favorite artist or whatever, then you guys probably won't have a good time because they'll end up kicking you guys out if you're not about it. That's later on in the series. Right now, make sure you're about it, okay? That's step 1. And if you're just watching this series because you're curious, and if you're married and you just live through me, that's cool too. But if you would like to become somebody like me, then take notes. Make sure your profile is, for one, real, because a lot of you guys keep messaging me on fake accounts, which I don't understand. I will never reply to a fake account. I block fake accounts every single day. don't write me from a fake profile. And number two, what really upsets me is private profiles. Honestly, it's Instagram. You don't need to be private. But I'll get to that in the other steps too. There's certain days where you need to go private, but we'll get to that. So if you have kids, also that's a big one. If you guys have kids, honestly, like rappers, like they don't really care if you have kids, but in hindsight, you should probably.
All right, and this ain't a whole. Yeah, no, these men don't care if you have kids. These men don't care if you have kids when they invite you when they invite to fly you out, because they're only doing it for one thing. Okay, they're not going to love you or like you. And this is a career. This is what some women choose to do. And if you choose to do this, it's okay. I mean, just understand what you're getting yourself into. I'm just here to tell you it's not going to be as easy as your favorite influencer or the person you see on Instagram makes it seem. Okay, there are pros and cons to this lifestyle. For me, I think the cons outweigh the pros. But if you know you want to meet your favorite celebrity and potentially get pregnant by them, and you want to then collect child support in some kind of way, or that's just what you, I can't say that it's unsuccessful trying to marry rich men and or get pregnant by rich men and then just suck up child support. I can't say that it hasn't worked for certain women. It's worked for some women. So it is a path you can take. I mean, it's just whatever you want to do. But just understand that when she says they don't care about your children or if you have kids, that's because they have no commitment to you. And that's most men. Most men will date, or most men will have sex with single mothers, but they don't want to commit to them for reasons that we've discussed before. But too often do you see single women saying, "Oh, men try to hit me up all the time, and this and that," and that may be true. Their DMs may still be full to a certain extent, especially if they're attractive single mother. But for the most part, those men aren't going to be there to commit to you. Or once they realize what they're getting themselves into, they'll back out of the commitment that they are getting into. A lot of the times, that's just a lot of the times. So, yeah, the whole they don't care if you have kids thing it's certainly not because they're gonna commit to you. All right, they don't have plans to commit to you. That's why they don't care if you have kids. Let's continue the video.
Probably not post as much as you would yourself rather than your baby. If you want to post like your baby, like your great mom, that's great, but like make your child like a separate Instagram or something, because personally when I
hide your child.
go to a girl's profile and all I see is like kids, in my head I'm like, oh, she's like a mom, you know, she's probably not about it, so she probably just wants to like talk, you know. So that's how I would think as a rapper, so that's probably what you should do. Number two, have your profile picture to be the best you think it is. Make sure it represents your face, like maybe show a little cleavage, you know, like really pretty, because that's what, when you go down your DMs, that's what's gonna catch their eye. It's not gonna be your message or whatever, it's gonna be your profile picture. That's what they go for. Number three, make sure your profile has a lot of pictures, not just like 3 or 4, because you're gonna look like a fake profile. So make sure you have like a lot of pictures that represents exactly like how you look. Full body pictures, some face pictures, you know. Try not to like really Photoshop yours as pictures. I know everyone thinks that I Photoshop mine. I personally don't. I don't even know how to use like that, so I don't Photoshop my pictures. But if you do, no judgment, but you want to look as real as you can, because if you get to the concert or the hotel, or if you get flown out, whatever happens and you don't look the same, it's gonna go bad for you. So don't touch up your photos that much. Number 3, I forgot what fucking step I'm on, so I don't really care. But anyway, next step is after your profile is like really good and it looks neat and whatever, make sure you have a bio and your name is real. Don't message them if your username is something childish. Don't message them if you don't have like your real name. Like that just automatically is gonna get you ignored. No matter what, it's gonna get you ignored. Have your bio, like where you're from, or like a cute like little phrase. And make sure that part is filled out too, because it makes your profile look even realer. Then when you're going to pick out whoever you want to message, and let me tell you, everybody checks their DMs. I've had someone with, I think, 36 million followers DM me back. So people check their DMs. Like, unless it's like Beyonce or something, artists check their DMs. The best time to slide in their DMs are between like midnight and 5 a.m. That's the best time to get them. One, because not many people are up, and two, they are. So when they're bored and they see your DM, they'll reply to you. They will see your DM. If you want a rapper to check their schedule, especially if they're on tour, check their schedule, see if they're coming to your city. Wait like a week before they come to your city and message them, and all you have to say is, hey, you're coming to Denver? They will see your DM. They will know that they're coming to Denver pretty soon. They'll open it and you guys will link in Denver.
See, it's crazy. Like, and this is what you gotta appreciate. All right, you gotta appreciate the motivation to be successful that she has in this specific topic. All right, is now it's not, for me, it's not. I wouldn't want my daughters to aspire to this career choice. Is all I'm gonna say. Just me personally. All right, now if this is something you want to do, you do have freedom of choice as a woman. Do whatever you want. And you do have the luxury of this being an option. Okay, I mean, it is what it is. But you do have to appreciate the amount of the amount of what it seems to be research that she has done to figure out how she's going to get into the bedroom of these men. At least she's putting forth effort. Okay, if you're gonna be the best you can be. Right? If you're gonna do it, break it down to a science. She is saying, go look at the schedules, ladies. If you want to do this, you got to do it. All right? If you want these men, you got to go out there and search for them. You got to go out there and be willing. All right? So at least she's breaking down what she's doing to the T. She's breaking it down to a science. You can appreciate it. She ain't just out here just willy-nilly running into random people. I mean, it is what it is. Let's continue the video.
I will tell you guys the next steps on what to do once they open your DM. That's going to be part 2. Now, if you are not into rappers, which is fine, not everybody is. If you're into athletes, I would wait till it's like their season and they're going on whatever tour. Wait till they're in season and they're going to your state to play your city's team. Like, for instance, if the Suns are playing the Nuggets, I will message them like 3 days prior to the game, because they always come the day before the game. And the day before the game they are so bored. They come in the morning and they're here all day and there's nothing to do. So that's when you should be on it. Message them 3 days prior to when they come, and then they'll see your DM and then you guys will link. Doesn't matter who you want. But with basketball teams, it's very, very, very important to know that they all talk. They all talk. I've blown so many chances because I've DM'd 3 to 4 people at a time. There was even like a one time where I DM'd like the whole team and like they all blocked me. It was the Warriors. I'm blocked by everybody. So yeah, just be mindful of that they talk. And unlike the football players, they don't like to share. So be mindful of that. DM maybe 1 or 2 of them. And whoever replies first, when they reply, hurry up and go to your DM and unsend that message before that other person sees and he sends it in their little group chat and sees who else has hit them up.
And this is something that women could kind of learn across the board. Okay, and like there's an actual lesson in this, and it is that men do talk. All right, so when you've done, if you want to live that lifestyle and you've messed with everybody at the party, just understand that men do talk. All right. Now there will be a guy that comes along that maybe saves you in the future, but for the most part, men don't want the woman that's been around. All right, even if they want to just use you for sex, even then, unless there's some men that'll do it because men are opportunists, and if the opportunity presents itself, and if they feel like it's an easy catch, they'll do it. But when you have options, you even then don't want the woman that's been around. All right, and that's even just for sex. Okay, you hear what she's saying. These men, they don't even. If you talk to too many of them, they'll blackball you. They'll blackball you from talking to them. That's because even they don't want a woman that's been around. All right, this is just common knowledge. Men talk, ladies. So if you maybe not bring your new don't bring your new boyfriend to the party if you know that there's 4 guys at the party that you maybe have some experience with. It's not gonna look good on the old resume, all right? And if he finds out at the party, there'll probably be a conversation on the way home. But let's continue the video so we can get through it.
Because they do it. Believe me, I've seen it and it's happened to me. So now with football, there's like 52 players and they all share the same hotel room. So it's even harder for you to get a football player because they do share rooms, but there's still hope. So when you message the football players, they also come the day before that too, and they're always bored too. But there's more people, so obviously there's more options. And how I like to see if there's like a football player that I like is I go to the team that's coming. I go to the team's page and then I'll go to like the tagged photos that they have of their players and I'll see who I like. And then that's how I divide it up. With the football players, I'll message like 4 or 5 that I like. And then between that, someone always replies and then that's how I get them. Usually they will book you guys a hotel that's by the hotel that they pick. Make sure you're off that day or you're just not doing anything because they are in curfew. They usually have to be back at the hotel by 10 p.m. So make sure you're free that day because they're on curfew. Sometimes they will invite you back to their hotel, but like I said, that they have a friend. So if you have a friend that you don't mind doing things with in front of, then bring them back to the hotel. Now, if you want actors, I would only say actors will fly you out most likely, but you should probably go with their schedule too. It normally works when they are in your city. If you're looking to get flown out, or if you're looking to get in a relationship, or if you're looking to do any of that, you're going to have to really like humble yourself down because not every athlete or rapper or artist or actor will want to fly you out. Not really many of them are looking for a relationship anyway. But
let's be completely honest.
It's possible. It is very possible. It's just harder to do. But I will explain those steps on how to get flown out in my next video also. This video is just solely to teach you guys.
Okay, y'all, that's probably all I'm going to do the video. There's a minute left if you want to go hear her promote her channel or the next episode of this segment. But, yeah, my final thoughts is get a job. All right? Get an occupation. Do something. All right? Don't bank on this as your actual career choice, okay? And a lot of people do. Some women think that this is their meal ticket. Some women see this as a way out, and it is an option. It's possible, not probable. I'll say it like that, okay? It's possible, not probable. I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket, is what I'm saying. A lot of these men, they don't want commitment. They do have the money to fly you out, and that may seem like a good deal to you, but they're going to use you as a sex object. And if you're okay with that, then, you know, at least you'll get to meet your favorite athlete or actor. Maybe get an autograph. That'll probably be worth more than what you get in terms of compensation for what you do there. Why? Because they have access to many women like you. There's plenty of women out there that'll happily get on a plane and fly to another state to meet a man that they don't know. All right, but that's empowering for women, okay? This is how we empower our young girls. We shouldn't judge these women. Why would you think that, you sick person? We shouldn't judge these women because these women are people too, and they deserve healthcare. We should get them a union. All right, we should unionize this occupation and get them healthcare so they can be taken care of. Because, this is the future of women empowerment. We're gonna have more and more of this. So let's just go ahead and unionize it and get them healthcare because this is a legitimate occupation. No, but all jokes aside, people, get a job. Ladies, get a job. It's okay to work for a little bit. Maybe not go into a position of crazy power if you want a husband, because it might masculinize you. But, whatever. Get a job. Don't do this. Till next time.